All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Right, two of the biggest superstars in the sport ready to engage, Israel Adesanya and Khamzat Chimaev. And even though Chimaev doesn't have a lot of miles in this middleweight division, he's your #1 contender chasing UFC immortality here tonight.
Chimaev is the #1 contender because of his dominance. But Adesanya has seen this. He has seen the fast-rising challenger. He has been in this moment and handled the fast-rising guy. My question going into this one, though, how does Adesanya handle the wrestling of Khamzat Chimaev? If he can do that, and Chimaev is forced to stand with him, Khamzat may be in for a long night. He passes to half guard.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Chimaev's going for the sub here. That Darce is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Big ground and pound.
Adesanya's back inside control.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Adesanya's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Adesanya. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Pinpoint accuracy on the kick there by Adesanya. It's just hard to know what's coming, and there's no stopping this.
I mean, there's no stopping, there's no tell. He's just at a different level when you're standing on the feet with Israel Adesanya. He's a last style bender. He's a character. He just has it, and he's that guy that gets people to tune in. Oh, nice. Beautiful power time. He's got him in the clinch. Nice inside leg kick by Israel.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
20 seconds left. Chimaev's eye is closing up.
Another big takedown. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Okay, man, he's landing a lot more than you. You can do better than that. Where's your head movement? Where's your footwork, okay? What have you been working on? Refocus, get out.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Adesanya. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, massive knee to the head. Straight punch. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Big.
He got him hurt bad here.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not let you dole out all this damage? Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Chimaev's got the full mount.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Beautiful transition. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Beautiful elbow lands. Yep, got to be very careful there. He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Chimaev. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Whoo!
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Shot to the body now blocked by Khamzat Chimaev.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
In the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nice jab to the head by Adesanya.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another jab lands.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Yeah, he's in half guard here. There it is, now he's going to mount. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least, at minimum. Try to go to half guard.
Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he's out.
He's work. He's standing up. He's work.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also he's hurt bad. Good takedown defense by Israel.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
All right, heading back to the corner now, and Israel Adesanya is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, how about the accuracy to land point right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. Another shot like that.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
Oh, right into mount.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Israel Adesanya is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Ready?
90 seconds now to go in the round. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
And now some separation. Just misses with the left hook. 20 seconds left. Down, 5 to go. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything.
Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Nice left change. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Chimaev's back in half guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
This is a terrible position.
Heavy on top and working his elbows. Explodes.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
Great shot from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Setting up an arm lock now. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Side control now. Israel Adesanya is right back to the full mount. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, well, you've heard Bruce say that before. Israel Adesanya, your winner by decision. Clean, dominant performance. Maybe could have gone for it a little bit more, but it's another green stripe on the Wikipedia page.
All he does is win. Israel Adesanya is one of those guys that just knows how to get the job done. And tonight it was decision, but once again, another win for the last style bender.